Yeah, I definitely not put money on this. Cash, again, a map very similar to Deedles 2, could go either way. It's not really favouring any side. And Fish123, they finally lost the pistol round. Tortoise is walking for some reason.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, believe it or not. And here we go. Who's going to be the first team to emerge victorious here on map number 3 on Cash? We can forget Mirage. We can completely forget Overpass. And full focus is now on Cash. Batham with the first Glock kill onto the Pegasaurus Rexes. Mighty Max and Shamu hold the back of this B-bomb site. And they tear the Fish123 to shreds. They fry them and they make fish and chips out of them. 1-0 to choke.
This is the Mighty Max that we've been missing.
Yeah.
As we came into this series, we were saying Mighty Max, the player to watch. This guy's going to go huge. And he's really not shown up, to be honest, in the last 2 games. But if he can keep that up that he's had in that round, if he can go for those triples, and I mean, he just dominated that pistol round, and that's the second one that Choke have finally been able to take now, and that's going to put them in good stead to take a couple of other rounds heading into this game. So 1-0 on the board for Choke. Mighty Max managing to secure that one for his team. And it's going to be Keita opening up with the Tech 9 kill onto Shamu.
Yeah, Tortoise has seen that squeaky door open, so he knows there's definitely someone playing around with him. He knows that for sure now, because he's spotted Bafford, but oh my god, so close. He had a man behind him, but he does get fragged in the end, and this is looking solid for Fish123. If they can smoke off truck, if they can smoke off short and plant for main, they may very well win this.
I don't understand how Fish manages to pull these rounds out. Even though they lost the pistol round, they managed to get the bomb down, which is like, I mean, worst case scenario, that's what you want to at least do, but they still have a man advantage here with the Tech 9s and that P250. The 3 members of Choke are going to push in though. Peggy is going to go first but gets domed immediately by Batham. And now we see Mighty Max finally arriving with the Famis. Grabs one for himself, grabs a second. Can't do anything else though. Orca's going to go down. Mighty Max to the 1v1. He's going to drop. And Keita secures the round for Fish123. Grabs himself that Famis. Fish123, despite losing the pistol round, find themselves in an economic advantage.
Yeah, the Fish123 players, they got the mid control, and then Tortoise, he was so busy trying to deal with Batham, who was playing with him with that squeaky door, that he left himself completely exposed to short, where Fish123 were hiding. Maybe a small lack of communication coming out from the choke gaming players, but here we go. Batham comes in with the AK-47. Financially, the tables have turned, and on paper, you'd expect Fish123 to emerge victorious out of this round, but again, we expected Choke to win the last round. You just never know in CS.
No, you don't, and that's one of the beautiful things about CS. There is always potential to outplay your opponents, and we'll see.
Come on, Max.
Mighty Max. I'm not sure that's quite an outplay. I think that one's more outplaying yourself there. It's going to be the A-call coming out here for Fish123 with the AKs, with the Galils, with the Famis. They should be able to take this site. We'll have to see. There is a Nova in the hands of Shamu. He's coming from behind. He's got the shotgun, but he can't connect the shots. Does finally get us one, but that's all he's going to get. At least, obviously, shotgun. Big eco weapon. He's going to get an injection of cash from that 1 kill alone. But it is still a man advantage here for Fish123. 2 AKs of Famis and an MP7.
Max has heard this though. He heard the footsteps going up short. He's going to flank from mid, praying and praying with that 5-7. All he has to do is try and hold them off with 14 seconds to go. And there it is. Pegasaurus can hear the bomb going down. Knew that Keita had to show himself. See you later, Keita. 1D coming in from the Pegasaurus Rex. And now Batham with it. All to do to try and save the round. But Mighty Max says, no, I'm not going to let you do that, mate. Just the same way you ecoed us, I'm going to eco you. Defuse comes in and Choke Gaming. They've nicked the lead. They've nicked the lead back.
I don't. I mean, I feel like these guys think that they're still at the end of that last game where they're trading round for round. I mean, Choke Gaming managing to pull that one out, and Peggy with that 1D. I feel like he belongs in the Wild West with those kind of pistol skills. But it is going to be the rifle buy-up coming out from Choke Gaming. 2 Famouses. And then a bunch of M4s and AKs. But it's going to be up against the Tech 9 lineup here for Fish123. We've already seen them do damage with those Tech 9s in the second round of the game. Can they replicate that success? Or is this going to be Gaming getting that momentum that they've been looking for, getting the ball rolling?
So there we go. A main control now belongs to Fish123, and they really should be able to isolate Orca. The Molotov is dealing a lot of damage, but it'll be decent if Fish can at least plant the bomb here. Shaman will hear it going down, spots Batham, gets the frag, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop this unless that nade goes huge. It does go huge, leaves the nade on only 14 points of health, but not enough to prevent the bomb going down.
No, the bomb is going to be going down. 3 versus 2. They should be able to retake this. Double E going to be the first one to fall. Mighty Max grabs himself a double. Yet again, going to be the last man remaining. And 9-1-1. Mighty Max is picking his team up and throwing them in his backpack right now.
So unlucky for Fish123. But looking at the bright side of things, they planted. One more eco now. We might see the odd P250, the odd Tech 9 coming out. Might rush straight towards the B-bomb site or try something with a relatively high tempo. Maybe wrap round the B-bomb site, push straight out of mid, get a few men into vents. Or, no, they're going to take it a little bit slow actually. A few people jumping around, boosting each other towards mid. Mini, walking out of mid by himself. No idea why one of the Choke Gaming players decided team killing Shamu was a good idea. But right now, all of Fish123 walking in one by one straight towards this A-bomb site. And Pegasaurus is M4. It's easy work for him.
Absolutely. And that's going to be only to force him out of cover. Easy pickup for Tortoise. And that is going to be another round for the Choke Gaming lineup. Mighty Max, for some reason, deciding that the last couple of rounds have been just too easy for them and wanted to turn it into a 4 versus 5 just to give it a bit of a challenge. I'm sure Shamu disagreed with his decision to do that. He was the one going down, but never mind. Mighty Max really making a bit of a mistake, but Peggy is going to open this round up. Orca grabbing himself for double. Keita gets one, gets the trade onto Pegasaurus, but there's just 2 Fish members remaining, and honestly, Fish as a CT team look incredibly strong, but these T sides have been letting them down so far.
Yeah, that might come down to the fact that they are less drilled, they are a mixed team. Even though a map like Cash can sometimes favour that kind of style of play, I'd like to see them mainly trying up the tempo. And apologies about that little bit of lag. It's none other than Joe himself to get the headshot. He's trying to dodge that Molotov. Oh, it's edging closer and closer towards him, but he just about does plant the bomb. Now at 2 versus 2, sure, Joe is low on HP, but I wouldn't rule him out, especially if Socken can carry on getting frags like this. And the round, it was 4 versus 2, does indeed go to the Fishes.
Certainly does, and I mean, Fish123 seem to be able to just pull rounds out of nowhere. Joe going absolutely massive, grabs the double at the end there with just 4 health remaining, and they're going to be able to. I mean, Choke are forced into force buy right now. 3 Famouses, nobody, or just 1 member having a helmet there. They're clutching at straws, to be honest, and when you're going for this kind of force buy, they're going to be for sure ecoing for at least 2 rounds if they don't win this one.
Ezio tweeted me saying that both teams have agreed on a quintuple overtime. So, ladies and gents, don't go anywhere. I'm warning you now.
Quintuple overtime. Honestly, it wouldn't even surprise me with the way this series has been going so far. 16-14, then 16-13. Incredibly close between these 2 teams. Fish123 spread out across the map, looking for a pick, looking for an opportunity. Batham going to get tagged in the foot a little bit there. 12 health gone, but he's still going to be more than lethal there. For an opportunity, and it's going to be Joe that takes it. Mighty Max, the first one to fall here, and now they can start to push up the mid. towards this B side of the map. Orca just going to close that door. Deny entry right there. As Peggy has found the push, he's calling it out to his teammates, and the CTs are going to be rotating in. Can Peggy do anything here? He finds one. He's looking for another. Gets the triple. Can't turn it into the 4-man though. As Shamu and Orca finally arriving on the scene. Orca still yet to go through the vents though, and the bomb should be planted. No, they run out of time, and in fact they get wiped out anyway. Choke managed to take the 7th round.
Oh my god. Right down to the wire. It's like overpass all over again. Fish123 now. I mean, if it was me, I'd say eco, but knowing them, they're probably going to try and force it up. It seems like they're thinking about it. Only Socken with armor. They have gone for the eco. 3 of them with Glocks. I'm not expecting much, but if they can stick together as a unit, find one of these pharmacies or one of these M4s and wreak havoc with it, then who knows what may have happened. But there we go. That's the man with the armor. Down in Socken. No idea why he decided to push towards the bomb site by himself like that. And yeah, I'm not really expecting much from Fish, unfortunately, this round.
No. With just those pistols, P250 and a Tech 9 shouldn't, in theory, be enough to win them this round. But crazier things have happened. Double E with a Tech 9 in hand. This man is more than capable of storming a bomb site by himself. You see Tortoise managing to catch another one out. He's going to get that kill, should be able to finish off Keats. Actually, does manage to get a kill before going down, but it is going to now be 4 versus 2 in favour of Choke. Double E going to be looking for something. He's not going to be able to find it though. Peggy finishes him off. Bathroom now, the last man standing. The bomb in the middle of the map, right out in the open. He's going to be going down, or is he? Takes a few shots. Tortoise does finally finish it off though.
Tell you what though, how good has Peggy been so far?
Yeah.
Defending that B bomb site a round ago. Fabulous to watch. And 2 MVPs to his name. And Mighty Max, it's taken him 2 maps to warm up. This is more like the Mighty Max we used to see him. This is good from Choke Gaming. Overall, this lead is what we really expect coming into this BO3 in the first place. We looked at things, Fish123, they're the mixed team, whilst Choke Gaming, they're the Epic Land champions. They're the proper drill team with quite a big UK organisation behind them, with a lot of sponsors, with a lot of expectation. And now, it might still be early to call it, but they are starting to, live up to those expectations.
Yeah, and interestingly as well, with Mighty Max, he went huge in those first 4 rounds, netting himself, I believe it was 9-1-1 by the end of the 4th round. After then going for the team kill.
Somebody called 911.
Yeah.
Max is about.
He certainly was the emergency service for Choke in those first 4 rounds, but after that 4th round, he got the team kill, and he's now still just on 8 kills. So actually, since then, he seems to have dropped off again. We'll see. Maybe he comes in 4-round bursts. Maybe this one is his to shine yet again, as we see Fish heading over towards this B site. There's actually no one on B site right now for Choke. There's 2 watching from Checkers, and actually it's going to all be kicking off. Peggy manages to get one for himself. Mighty Max another. But the B site is in control of Fish123, but how long can they hold it for? The bomb is down. Tortoise spraying on through that smoke. That's going to be a flash thrown out just to try and slow them all down. How long can they hold on? 3 versus 4, 2 versus 4 now, and they trade one back. Mighty Max gonna fall. Shamu coming in onto the site. Big Natty Mini, the last man standing, gets himself a 3rd kill, but he can't quite finish off the 4th, and that is going to be the defuse coming out from Tortoise.
Yeah, a hat-trick for Tortoise. That was definitely one of his better rounds so far on this map. Just giving us a nice nod of the head. 7-2 to Choke Gaming. I like how they played that. They, well, I didn't like how Fish123 neglected Checkers, forgot to check it, no pun intended, and then Pegasaurus just walked through the smoke and killed, I think it was 2 of them. But retake-wise, they all waited for each other despite the Fish123 smokes, despite the flashes being hurled at them, and then they went in as a unit, and it came down to the nitty-gritty of things in the end. It was, I think, a 2 versus 1, and they just about edged it and had more than enough time to defuse the bomb. So, nice stuff from Choke Gaming. This is what we've come to see, really, from them.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe it was just that they needed 2 maps to warm up for this series, because honestly, Fish have just not really been able to make a dint in this Choke Gaming CT defense. be able to hold on to this B site for now. 2 members here to try and hold off this push that looks to be coming out from Fish123. They're just waiting for those smokes to clear, waiting for their opportunity to charge on in. The smoke is gone, and now is their chance. They're going to go in with the open frag onto Shamu. There's only one man here. Peggy has been doing incredible so far. Can he connect the shots? He does get one, but trades it straight for his own life. And now the bomb site is in their control, but Mighty Max is coming from behind. Gets 2, gets 3 for himself, and only one man remaining. Joe is looking to do the impossible. We've seen him do it before, but he can't take it out. Tortoise ending the round 8-2 to choke.
Well, Fish123 quite simply got what they deserved. They went into that B-bomb site, they didn't plant the bomb, and they didn't leave someone just watching their backs. And of course, a player like Mighty Max with great awareness around the map will rotate through mid and make his way back round, or rather round the back of the B-bomb site, and get the fishes from exactly where they came from. And that's what happened. And as terrorists on your buy round, you can't afford to take sacrifices like that, especially up against the M4, which is so good to spray, especially from behind like we saw Mighty Max do. And I think Tortoise have a hat-trick or maybe 4 kills on the cards, as all these Fish123 players are heading straight towards him. Max puts a shift in, and Tortoise with that nade could very well make it 4. Now does it with the M4, easy peasy lemon squeezy. 9-2 the score.
Yeah, using that M4 to get those 4. Clearly aspiring to be a fisherman. Taking out the trash there, to be quite honest. Just wiping out the entire Fish lineup. And honestly, where have Fish gone? Before, in the last 2 maps, they've looked incredibly strong, but 9-2 on the scoreboard. They just don't seem to be able to do anything here. Only taking those 2 rounds. One of them a Tech 9 round as well, up against Guns, but it is going to be Double E opening this up onto Orca. They're trading 2 for 2 here as Batham trying to do what he can, but he gets taken out by Tortoise, who is going huge in this game. Tortoise looking for another, but he's going to fall to Keita, and it's a 2 versus 2. As I say that, Mighty Max grabs another. Keita so low on 2 HP right now. He needs to get the bomb down. That's the best he can hope for, to be quite honest right now. And he's in a tricky situation. He daren't go for that bomb plant because he knows the second he does, the CTs will jump on him. The Sharks will swim for their prey.
Yeah, there's no need for the 5th player, Mighty Max, to show himself from A main. Keats knows exactly where his position is, but the Choke Gaming boys have a really nice crossfire going on, and the second they hear the bomb going down, they can just push him. But Keats is going to keep the truck. Oh, missing by inches, but that nade may very well drop Pegasaurus, and it will do with 25 seconds on the clock. Keita could back out of here and run towards the B bomb site, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to dodge this, go through mid. This is brilliant play from Keita, but even after planting the bomb,
it's going to be tricky.
Exactly. I'm not 100% sure whether he'll still be able to hold this bomb site. He's going to hear the footsteps of Mighty Max coming in, and this is all pressure on Mighty Max. He's going to have to scourge around this B bomb site, try and figure out where Keita is going to be hiding. And the ball is all in Keita's court, and I think Mighty Max has read this like an open book. Headshot onto Keita. Fair play for him getting the nade kill onto Pegasaurus and reading the game well to go over to the B bomb site. But Choke Gaming win yet another round.
Yeah, really well played by Mighty Max there, sneaking on around that bomb site. And he's going to be able to take out Keita. I mean, even if it had been just an even 1v1 and Keita knew where Mighty Max was, it would have been a tall order with just 2 HP remaining. It would have been headshot or nothing, to be quite honest.
As the guys are saying in the chat, it was pretty obvious that Keita had to be somewhere on the site, because by the time Max had rotated around towards the B bomb site, the bomb had just gone down and he didn't see Keita cross over towards Checkers. So really well read from Mighty Max.
Absolutely, and already the round being blown wide open by Mighty Max and Pegasaurus, who's going to be looking for more, but he can't quite find it. And actually, it's going to be Fish123 taking the advantage. Can they get a bomb plant though? The bomb is nowhere near the site just yet. Everybody completely spread out here. for Fish123. They need to get Batham over towards the rest of the team as fast as possible. Joe in a bit of trouble. The frag grenade is surely going to finish him. And in a 2 versus 2 now, Keats in that corner, waiting for someone to show their head. The bomb still not down. 40 seconds on the clock. They don't have much time to play with here. They're going to look for Shamu. Can they finish off this man? He's going to go with the AWP and takes him down in close range. And now they have their opportunity to plant the bomb, but Orca is going to be here. He's about to peek out. That flashbang should deny him being able to pick while the bomb goes down. It's all on Orca's shoulders right now.
Yeah, I think in the barrel of his AK-47. That Molotov is looking to completely barbecue Orca. But he's still going to go for this. Choke Gaming, they've won so many consecutive rounds that they can afford to lose an AK or two. And finally, Fish123 will get their 3rd round on the board. But they're not going to be happy with 12-3. They need at least, in my opinion, 10-5 going into this second half, and to win their CT pistol. Anything other than that, and I think that'll be it. I think it'll be Choke Gaming's map. Sure, I know I said this on Overpass, and you can never say never in Counter-Strike, especially UKCS, but I don't know. I just can't see it happening. Fish123, they really look like they've been fished out of the water and dead right now.
Yeah, absolutely. They should be able to get this 4th round on the board for themselves with the full AK buy plus the AWP in Batham's hands. But against a full P250 buy coming out from Choke Gaming and the smoke grenade in the hands of Mighty Max, we'll see what Choke are going to be able to do. They've gone with a 4-stack on B here. Very sort of putting all their eggs in one basket here, and actually it's going to be the confrontation in mid in just a second. Orca manages to find one, grabs the AK, but he's not able to do anything with it. And it's going to be a 1-for-1 now. Choke Gaming looking to rotate potentially towards A, at least sending one man. But Fish don't know where the rest of Choke are. That's the only man they've seen.
Yeah, taking their time now, Fish. They don't have to make any harsh decisions. Stick together as a unit. Stop losing these AK-47s. And of course, with 25 seconds on the clock, get the bloody bomb down. If you can plant for main and get into some decent after-plant positions. I'm talking about a decent after-plant position. For me, that isn't one from Joe. Too risky up against the P250s. But the nade from Socken probably deal a little bit more damage than that. But as expected, the guys with the Kalashnikovs dealing the damage, and it's just going to be a very simple hold for the Choke Gaming players, or the Fish123 players, sorry.
It should be. That's going to be Big Natty Mini finishing off the last man for Choke Gaming. Fish taking their 4th round now. So we'll see. Obviously, last round of the first half now. Choke going to be spending up as much money as they can possibly get rid of. Getting as many grenades as they can. With the 3 Famises, we'll see what they can pull out here. See if they can grab themselves an 11th round. And it's going to be Fish managing to get themselves up to 5. Keats going to be looking over, but he gets caught out by Mighty Max, who gets the headshot with that Famis. And now Double E snaking on forwards towards the B side, but the bomb is just hiding away in the middle of the map there. They need to find a pick before they can push aside.
Oh, they zoom in on Pegasaurus's position in checkers. Mighty Max with his 2nd of the round. As we hear the footsteps of the Choke Gaming players march towards the rotation of this B bomb site, but no bomb plant yet, and Choke Gaming starting to wonder where on earth their opponents are. If they get one more frag, then they might stand a chance, but Batham, that frag could be huge, and now straight into the B bomb site they will go, plant the bomb, and they should have enough time to get in some decent out-to-plant positions and just hold off the incoming Choke players.
They certainly should. That's going to be a molly to hold off Heaven there. And Shamu checks in. He's going to be spotted out though. They know that there are players coming from vents here. Can they do anything about it? Yes, they can. Orca is going to blow this one wide open right now. Batham with the AWP. He's got to do something here. He's got to pull it out of the bag. Doesn't land it, but there's Double E with the AK-47. And Batham easily able to finish off the last man. That's going to be 10-5 on the scoreboard. Fish pulling out those last 3 rounds.
That's Joe for you. He's screaming Freiburg. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Joe might as well be the British Freiburg right now, because his work so far, not just today but yesterday we saw him play as well, has been superb, and that spray just in that previous round really was something to behold. Shame that he just couldn't make it a hat-trick in the end. Hat-trick of kills, but Choke Gaming 5 rounds up, but this game could look very different if Fish123 can win this pistol round. Do you reckon they can do it?
Well, they've done it plenty of times in the past. We've only seen them lose 2 so far, but one of them was on this map. We'll see if they're going to be able to pull this out. They're 3-2 in pistol rounds so far. Can they turn it into 4-2? Socken certainly looking to make that the case as he chunks out Orca. 44 HP remaining on that terrorist. Can they turn this into anything?
One way to find out. A Mighty Max storms ahead, takes off the face of a key man for the Fishes in the one and only Joe. Turns around, but Keats is coming in to flank from mid, and now he just about missed Mighty Max by inches, and the rotation has begun. The infiltration of this A bomb site is to commence. Mighty Max and Shamu both chiming in with a killer piece. Shamu goes big here on the pistol round. A hat-trick of kills, and Choke Gaming, they've won the pistol. You'd expect them to go on to win the next 2. Do you think 2 rounds from now is going to be 13-5, or can Fish123 buy up the pistols, buy up the armor, and cause an upset?
See, this is the question, because we've seen them do it in the past. We've already seen Keita with that Deagle doing absolute work on this map in the earlier rounds. Is he going to be able to go for those headshots? They're pushing straight in onto A site, and it's going to be Orca getting the first kill with that Mac 10. Can they turn this into anything? There's 2 for Choke and only 1 for Fish so far. It's 3 versus 4. And that's going to be Keita going down with the Desert Eagle. This looks to be the round for Choke, in all honesty. Batham pushing forward, does manage to get 1 for himself, and it's a 2 versus 3 now. But I don't think they'll be able to turn this into too much more. Orca finishing off Batham there. Big Natty Mini grabs another one. He's in a 2 versus 1. He's only got 10 HP though, and against the fully automatic weapons of Choke Gaming, it's going to be more than just a tall order, and he decides to back away.
Yeah, right decision finally in the end. Sure, some people might be looking at it and thinking, is it really worth saving a 5.7? But
it's better than no 5.7.
Well, he's saving the armour and helmet as well, which, as we know, does cost a fair amount of money too. As for the rest of the CTs coming into this round, I think we could see the odd P250 here and there. Not really expecting Fish123 to win it, and the remainder of this game for me is going to come down to round number 4 for this second half, the gun round. If Choke Gaming win it, that's it. Good night to the Fishes. If Fish win it, game on.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like this round should...
Oh my god.
Yeah, they've gone for a full B stack, and everyone from Choke is over at A. But the only way I was thinking that Fish could win this round is if they somehow managed to get a pick, managed to get an AK over in the hands of Joe. But they've not been able to, but he doesn't even need an AK. Domes Shamu there with the P250. Can they turn it into anything else though? That's the question on everyone's lips. Orca with that AK looking over towards the car. Can't quite connect the shots though, and it's a 5 versus 4. Fish having the man advantage, but against those fully automatic rifles, are they going to be able to do anything else? Doesn't look like it. They've just about run out of time. We're just going to look from exit frags right now. Mighty Mac managing to grab one onto Joe. He's going to find Batham as well. Can't quite connect the shots, and actually Batham takes him out.
Good positioning from Fish123. They knew that Choke Gaming, to save their weapons, well, they had to run away from that bomb site before it blew up, so pretty much at least one person covering every potential exit, and they got the odd frag here and there, and that's
shown
by the fact that both Tortoise and Mighty Max are on Galil's. Money is slightly tight. And here we go. Fish123. Let's be having ya. Let's see what you well and truly made of their setup. They've got the one and only Joe playing from MBK. Folk is just behind the forklift. From here, we can catch anyone coming out of A main. And of course, keep an eye on the squeaky door opening up. But it's going to be awkward to actually get boosted above mid. He is going to catch Mini hiding in the vents, but Keita comes in to save his teammate. And Choke Gaming now preparing a quick push straight towards this B-bomb site. They knew that there was someone in vents. They knew that he was heavily tagged, hence why they're coming in. But Baffin going huge. Pegasaurus looks to shut him down, and he will do. Oh my god, great play from the one and only Pegasaurus. B-bomb site firmly now in control of Choke Gaming. Let's see whether they can win this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Orca must be slapping himself right now. Tagging down 2 members, but not able to finish off the kills. Peggy with the triple going absolutely huge here. They're going to have to just back away from this one. Fish123 definitely don't want to contest for this. They cannot afford to lose those M4s at this point. And Choke taking 14th round now. Honestly, I don't want to call it too early, but Fish123 11 rounds away from victory, and Choke 2 away.
Really well played from Pegasaurus. I mean, he's got 19 frags on his own. Mighty Max. This was the Mighty Max we were talking about at the start of the game. And 22 kills for him. And Pegasaurus did so well that last round. Not just to get the frag onto Batham, who's hiding in the corner, but he got a pixel shot onto the player who's just on the upper ledge. It was amazing to watch. And Fish123, they are the masters of the forces. They have force ball up. They've been pretty successful in the past every time they've gone for it, but they don't want to give match point to Choke Gaming. They want to continue to fight on. They want to keep Choke Gaming at 14 rounds.
They absolutely do, and we'll see if they're going to be successful. Keats trying to peek out in mid, but he's not going to find his target. And Keita, again, he has been one of these core players here. Actually, Keita going to be going down. Speak of the devil, Orca manages to find that one with that mid boost, but Keita has been so crucial for Fish123, but he's just not been able to have that same effect that he's had in the past this game. And Orca actually going to go down as Socken manages to find the kill. Batham now, it's his time to step up to the plate. Finds one. Can he find another? No. Gets taken down by Mighty Max. And it's a 3 versus 3. It's Choke barreling onto this B site. As the lag comes in, Natty Mini hiding around the corner though. He gets one, but it's only going to be one. And now it's all down to Joe. We've seen him pull miracles off before. He has a FAMAS in his hands. Surely he's going to at least try this one. It's a 2 versus 1, and if he doesn't go for this, Choker on match point right here.
Way to the bomb site, spots a glimpse of Mighty Max, and that Molotov should be able to flush him out, but he gets the kill nonetheless. Mighty Max said, "You want to face me, mate? I'll face you instead and show you who the real boss is." And Choke Gaming, they can sniff the victory. They lost the first map, but my word have they fought back, especially considering, again, the fact that they were 11-4 down on Overpass.
Yeah, and I mean, this game truly has been the story of Mighty Max right now. We keep on saying, like, in the first 2 games, he just didn't really do that much for his team. Oh, Socken in a fantastic position. He's going to be able to get one. Can he turn it into more? Gets the second one and backs away through the smoke. He just needs to get this reload off, but he's going to be found out by Mighty Max. A beautiful play from him, though. Opens up the map for his team for sure.
Use that smoke to his advantage. Crept into the position where Mighty Max currently is. And now with 1 minute remaining, we can wait and see whether Choke Gaming can salvage something. They're going to boost each other, and I'm not sure whether Keats is going to be expecting that. He can hear bullets being fired from the left of him. Knows Orca is going to be, or Orca rather, is going to be coming in. It's 2 versus 1. Down goes Mini. 16-5 is your final score. And what a best of 3. What can you say after that? But credit where it's due to Choke Gaming. I felt like they just about edged it in the end and fully deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like that last game really represented Fish accurately.
Nah.
The 2 series beforehand, they had been so incredibly good, and they were so close to clinching the series. I mean, both games were on a knife edge. 16-14 and 16-13. Had that second game gone ever so slightly more in their favour, they would have just been able to take the series straight away and 2-0 choke. But, I mean, like you said, credit where credit's due. Choke managing to take that last map in commanding fashion, 16-5, and they are going to be our victors here. They're going to take that £200 as they head into the regular season. And now, unfortunately, that is going to be it from me and Kai and I and the rest of the production crew. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure to cast. Massive congratulations to Choke Gaming. But from me and Kai and I, it's going to be good night.